friends. My name is Dara. This is Dear Hallmark. And we are about to talk about some, not Hallmark Channel stuff, but Hallmark movies and mystery stuff. Namely, 14 Love Letters, which stars Vanessa Sears and Franco Presti. So this is the first in a 5-week consecutive boom, boom, boom that Hallmark movies and mysteries are going to be dishing out to us, which has been the longest streak so far this year. Lately, we've been getting one, maybe two a month from Hallmark movies and mysteries, and the bulk of our consumption of movies has been from Hallmark Channel. Now they said, oh, yeah, we were shooting in the gym, y'all not ready. And now this is the first of 5, because the next 4 will be included in, they're doing bonus originals. They're not technically Fall Into Love, they're bonus originals. So this first one is called 14 Love Letters, which stars Vanessa Sears and Franco Presti. Now, I'm familiar with Vanessa Sears. She played the sister to Jessica Lowndes' character in a Lifetime Christmas movie. I believe it aired 2020 or 2019, opposite Chad Michael Murray, titled Too Close for Christmas. It's on the Mount Rushmore of one of my favorite Lifetime Christmas movies, point blank, period. And she plays Jessica Lowndes' adoptive sister. And what I love is that in this movie, Jessica Lowndes' character was adopted into her family instead of her being adopted into Jessica Lowndes' family. So Jessica Lowndes was the adoptive sister in this film. And then Jessica played opposite Chad, and that was their first movie together, and now they have 3 together. But I digress. Franco Presti, I am familiar with him. He played opposite Brittany Bristow in Up TV's The Story of Love, which aired earlier this year, I believe, circa January. I think it closed out Up TV's January lineup, if I'm not mistaken. And that was my first time seeing him. That was how I was introduced to him. And that's all I'm gonna say. Okay, what is 14 Love Letters about? So we have this character, what's her name? Oh gosh, what is her name? Kim? Natalie? Teresa? Your guess is as good as mine. So, Vanessa's character lives on a farm, and part of her farm has been sold to Franco Presti's character, who I believe his name is Jackson, because I think I remember it sounding like something from Martha's Vineyard. So, Jackson. We'll just say that. And her name is Kim. So Kim, she has a quiet routine of, life. She has a goat pen. She has a garden. She runs a natural, organic kind of bath beauty line with soaps and stuff called Goddess Goat Care. Something like that. She moved back to town. And so she has a mom and a sister, and, she's just living her life. And then all of a sudden she's getting these letters in her mailbox, and her sister is the town librarian. And so she's like, sis, what's going on? And sis is like, hold on, I can remember this back here in the Rolodex of my literature annex, And so sis finds out this is actually from a romantic type something or other. And throughout the course of the movie, she's trying to find out who are writing these letters, because she has multiple gentlemen callers. The sis has a roster, not to be confused with a roster. I'm just kidding. Yeah, she has suitors, multiple suitors in this movie, 3 to be exact. And 2 of them, she's volleying back and forth, which it could be who are writing these letters. I hope that was grammatically correct. I'm not going to edit myself. And so she's dating both, having fun, living her life like it's golden. Hashtag Jill Scott. So she ends up finding out she's originally mad at Jackson for some reason, unbeknownst to the viewers. Then all of a sudden she's checking the homie. They have a couple of moments where they stare into each other's eyes as if it's an endless abyss of the fountain of youth. And then now they're feeling each other. And y'all, what was this movie? I'm so sorry. there are gaps because this movie to me felt like Jenga. Okay, track with me. There were pieces taken out and put on top, and I felt like at any moment this movie was about to fall over, and I needed the pieces to be filled in. Like it just wasn't working. It wasn't working. At first I was confused. I thought that the woman wasn't her real mom, but a mother figure, because I remember a conversation they were having in the cafe that her mom works at. But apparently that's her real mom. And I didn't understand why she had this animosity towards Jackson. I guess it's because he bought some of the farm. So she was just pissed off about that. And then out of nowhere, she's attracted to him. And is like throwing the moves at the homie. I was just like, ew, what is going on? It was very clangy. Like two pots clanging against each other. And it was really slow. The first 20 minutes, I'm like, or was it 15? I'm just like, okay, what's going on? She's living her life, I get it, but can we move along here? And then, I'm not going to spoil it here, finding out who were behind the love letters. I didn't like it. I didn't particularly like it. I didn't particularly like the way the mystery unfolded. Like, I wish it was deeper than that, you know? Like, because it reminded me of Don't Forget I Love You. That's exactly where my mind went. Because it happened similarly in Don't Forget I Love You with Amelia Ullerup's character. You know, so I didn't like it. Well, her dad got the same, you know, things that she was getting, and so it was just like, what is going on here? Oh man, I'm sorry to say that this is the first bad Hallmark movies and mystery movie that I've watched this year. It's good that it took them 8 months, because they've been kicking Hallmark channels butt. However, I'm sad that it was this one, because I was greatly looking forward to this one. I was highly optimistic about this one. I was incredibly hopeful for this one. It just, the math wasn't mathing. I was confused. I didn't know from whence and where people came and what was happening. Nothing seemed warranted, in my opinion. I was just like, what, why, who, what, when, where, why, and how? One thing it had going for it was the music. I was in my bed grooving. I said, get it. I enjoyed the music in this, which I saw had some significance because there were vinyls, but I didn't get, I feel like this is a book that's just, like, they introduced a lot of stuff without, I feel like it was just unnecessary. Because then it, you know, there were vinyls at the cafe, so music played some type of part in this. Like, it was a thread in this, a part of the tapestry of this movie, if you will. But yet it still held no significance. I didn't feel the importance of the farm for her. I didn't get why. I don't know why she moved back. I don't know anything. I don't know what was going on. I don't know. Help, Holy Ghost. Because unfortunately, the writer of this movie wrote a Christmas movie that I watched that aired on Up TV last Christmas season, Christmas 2021, called Mistletoe and Molly. And I did not like that at all. Homegirl was Miss Pac-Man out here chomping off everybody's head for no particular reason, until finally at the last 7 minutes, her friend was just like, I'm gonna need you to chill. Because ain't nothing wrong with people helping you. Because she had this kind of complex about people helping her, and she would bite their head off if people helped her with anything. And this was all set around Christmas, and the leading lady was incredibly unlikable in that movie, which made me upset, and I did not like it. And so that same writer wrote this, and unfortunately, I haven't liked either of these movies now. So I'm thinking, what's going on, you know? You guys, I need my emotional support gallon of water. I had hope. I really did. I really had hope. But man, oh man. I gotta give it, jeez. I'm trying to turn on the factory to manufacture a crown, but nothing's working. They're on strike. It's on strike. I don't even know if I can manufacture a crown. Okay, a crown for the music. Boom. 1 crown. Okay, 1 more crown. I found another crown. The chemistry between Franco and Vanessa. I do think they had chemistry. I think this is just like they fell to a bad script, in my opinion, unfortunately. I just think the story didn't make sense, so it didn't lend for them being able to accomplish what they needed to accomplish, which I didn't, I didn't see it as a viewer. So what did you guys think of 14 Love Letters? Were you excited about this one? Did you like this one? Am I being too critical? What do y'all think? Were y'all like, when you found out who was behind the love letters, did you expect it? What did you think about the mystery element of this? What did you think about Vanessa and Franco's chemistry? Tell me everything. Talk to me in the comments. Talk to me on Instagram. Follow Dear Hallmark on there. You can talk to me on Facebook. You can talk to me via the podcast, because there is a podcast component to this where I elaborate even more on my thoughts and talk about some other stuff that's going on in the Hallmark universe that I don't cover here. And so you're able to leave me a 60-second voice message, almost like voicemail on a phone. And I can play it in my podcast and I can respond to it. And that's how we can dialogue via the podcast, which is really cool. So you guys, that's all I have for today. Yeah, be sure to join the Dear Hallmark Book Club if you haven't already. August 11th is our first gathering. We are going to be reading books that Hallmark movies have been inspired by and based off of. And the first one we're tackling is The Irresistible Blueberry Bake Shop and Cafe, which inspired the movie The Irresistible Blueberry Farm, starring Allison Sweeney and Mark Blucas. So look there in the description box for all of your jammy jams and all of your linky links. Again, my name is Dara. I'll talk to you guys in the comments, and also I'll talk to you in my next video. Ciao, my friends.